Right guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're in the workshop with our Massey Ferguson 5455, known as Growler. If you don't recognise it, it's normally got a loader on the front, but we've got that one off at the minute. This tractor has been on the straw chopper for a past week or so. And what we're doing is we're servicing it up. So it's a bit of a learning curve for me because I've never serviced a tractor ever. So Craig is sort of walking me through what we've got to do and how we do it. And just so I can gain a bit of experience and then I can do it myself one day. So it's just after lunch. Before lunch we did the fuel filters, so there's two on this. So there's one there. The loader brackets really sort of hinder this process a bit. There's another one there with the water bowl on the bottom. And there's a little electric plug that's got to go back in the underside of that. We have also got this fuel filter. So this came in the service kit. It says fuel filter on there. Can't see where it goes, so I'm going to try and find an exploded diagram on my phone, find where that one goes. Just before lunch, Craig took out the engine oil bung, which again sits right behind the loader bracket in behind there, and we run the oil out. So all the oil is now out of it. This is the oil filter here. You can see it's actually been leaking a bit, so we're going to take that one off again. Loader brackets right in the way. Take that one off, put the new one on. And hopefully it won't leak. Hopefully that's just a broken seal or something. Only filter we've not got is the air one to change, but we can do that another time. And once we serviced it, I'll take it down and wash it off, give it a bit of a birthday and a polish up, because I've done that to the other tractors recently, 155 and big boots. And once they're polished up, they look immaculate. And give the insides all a good clean down as well, do all the windows. Just give it a bit of a birthday whilst we're not overly busy. Next job, find out if I can see where this one's supposed to go. Craig's in underneath, just putting the bung back in.
Trying to find a hole.
Always a good thing to do, to put the bung back in. I'm going to try and get this filter in there out, in a bit of an awkward place. Oh, now we're cooking. Movement. Craig's little chain thing that you can wrap around the filter. Right, that moved a bit, so hopefully now it's moved.
I reckon it's more likely to be that one.
Goodness me.
Goodness me in a good way or goodness me in a bad way?
Goodness me, there's not a lot happening. Hey!
Am I going to get wet now?
God, it goes like half a turn and then it goes tight again.
Just gathering on the mud.
That's a good point actually, I'm going to blow all that out. Here comes the moment we've all been waiting for. Where's that oil going to run? That way.
Might try to do the back end one in a minute.
God, what a pig this was.
Make sure the seal's on it before you put it on.
Yeah, we might have had to take one off earlier and put it back on because we forgot to put the seal on. Do that oil.
Might want to wipe him clean a minute inside.
In there?
Yeah.
So I'll make an apprentice. So there's a Craig underneath the tractor there somewhere. He's doing that big old filter on the back. I guess that's the main back end filter, is it?
It is, yeah. But sadly it's going to take most of the oil out.
End up having to refill all the oil, but like Craig says, it'll be worth doing because you think that might be the original filter, and this tractor is 9 years old, so worth doing. You'll mean putting some more oil in the back. I don't know where you do fill it up here. There's a dipstick here.
There's a little plastic bung just in the middle of the...
Right in the middle?
Yeah,
oh yeah, I
that's
see. That's the
plastic,
filler.
that one is.
Here's the filler cap. There's the dipstick.
Cap.
This is our oil room. So that drum there is empty and needs replacing. Luckily we had a can here of the same stuff that we put in the engine of that tractor. But a lot of the oil in here is specific to the machine. So this is high guard, so this is for the John Deere. Oh, this might be the transmission one actually. I don't know.
The engine oil is actually a whole fleet engine oil there.
It is it?
That's the same as what goes in your tractor there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's all the same, all engine oil.
The hydraulic oils that are separate.
It's slightly different because it does the transmit. Yeah, so that's high guard, so that's John Deere transmission and hydraulic stuff. And then we've got stuff here for the Manitou that they always leave us after they service it if there's some left. Various empty pumps and various things. That's our big back end oil one. There's not going to be a lot left in that by the time we finish. These little cans like this one here, 80-90 gear oil, so that goes in like the bed of the mowers and that sort of thing. There's another little high guard one there.
Just go steady. I roll the thing in.
Yeah, do this without making a mess.
And it's black because of the engine oil, it's not the state of the back end oil.
No.
Although it's not that clean. In 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk carrying that with the camera, so I'm just going to go and empty it. So here is another bucket of oil. We haven't got 7 litres out with him.
No.
Well, we'll fill him until he goes off on the dipstick, won't we? And
No, but like I say, we might not have emptied it. It's only gone down
to a point. Yeah, I see.
Past the level. Oh, I might be able to nick enough oil from you. It's only gone down past the level of the filter, isn't it?
Hmm.
There might still be some in the bottom.
There you are, there's the old one. Lovely looking oil. Hopefully that is the right filter.
Yep. Gone on.
Good work. According to the book here, transmission rear axle takes 70 litres of oil, which is a lot. So we have this Bowser here that we put all of our waste oil in, and then we get someone to come and pick it up when it's full, but it takes a long time to fill this up. See, that oil is not hideously dirty. It's fairly fresh in the back of that tractor, but that filter wanted changing, being a 9-year-old filter. Look at the sludge that's come out. Ugh. Yeah, 9 years on that filter, definitely worth changing. So if we've got to change the oil at the same time, and that's no major cost. Right, we're getting there. Slowly spreading oil around the workshop. That looks clean oil in there.
This is the, I think this is the power steering filter.
Power steering.
Oh, I don't know, mate. It's fairly black. I think we've got one, if that's not the one.
Okay. I mean, he looks...
I think there's some of these in on the shelf.
He's got a cap on the bottom. The bottom
He's a bit
different.
shorter than that though, isn't he?
Yeah, so it's not that one.
Hang on then. I think we've got some of them.
So this is our filter storage area.
Yeah, something like these now.
Not that one.
I open it so now I've undone him anyway.
No.
Not that one.
Not that one. We might be out of luck. Well, it should have come if it come with the service kit, shouldn't it?
Well, you would have thought so, wouldn't you?
So guys, this is a Hisun UTV, fully electric. Currently got this on demo from KJ Stoneman, who's a local sort of agri parts and vehicle dealer nearby to us. We've got it here on demo just because we are sort of thinking about putting up some solar panels on sort of the tech facility side of the farm and stuff here, and it would make sense to then use the electric to run an electric buggy. So it's a Hisun. It's four-wheel drive. It's a 4x4. On the side of it says Sector lithium ion, so that's the battery. This is the model number for anyone that is curious. HS15D UTV2. I guess that means it's a two-seater. I think 15 is the power, so 15 kilowatt, I believe. Might be wrong. It's got electric power steering, which is really nice. Big old chunky tyres, massive coils, good ground clearance. It's got the winch on the front, and it goes like stink. So yeah, so obviously it's electric, therefore you don't put petrol or diesel in it, but instead you remove this flap on the front here, and there is a 3-pin plug. You just plug it into a main socket, so in your shed or workshop overnight, charge it up, I haven't used it much. I've only been around the yard in it, and it is blimmin' awesome to drive, I must admit. Craig's been out with it this morning picking up a load of logs. He had the twin axle trailer on the back full up with wood. He filled the back of the buggy with wood as well, and he said absolutely no bother to it. Pulled it like I didn't even know it had it on. The bed tips, so we've got a little handle on the side here. Just pull it back and you can tip the bed up. So we get in there to clean it and wash it. Push the bed back down, clicks in. I'll go outside and I'll show you in here because there'll be better lighting. So this is the view from the driver's position. There's a horn here, but the horn's not working. Oh, it is working. I don't know how I made that work. You got indicators here, left and right. They beep when they're on. Hazard lights, they beep as well. Got windscreen wipers. The lights are on all the time, but you can have them obviously dipped or high beam. Two-wheel drive selection. You've got lockable front and rear diff, so you can have one locked or you can have both locked. Four-wheel drive is on a click of the button there as well. That one there controls the winch on the front. This is your gear selection, so forward is as easy as that, neutral, reverse. I think this is eco, high and low. I don't know what you'd run it in eco for. You've got a 12 volt adapter there if you want to plug something in, and I believe it's got USB power if you want to charge your phone or something. Don't know why you'd have both, but and then this is overload, which I might be wrong, so please correct me if anyone else knows. If you have that on, I believe it charges the battery a bit under braking and whatever, on coasting. Could be wrong. Little dash, so you've got your battery storage in there, so we're 1 bar off of full, we charged it overnight. Temperature gauge, your speed there in kilometers and miles an hour, and then I guess this is your power in amps. How much you're using, I don't know, and then whether it's charging in this bit, perhaps. And then you've also got all your neutral and forward, reverse, whether you're in four-wheel drive, it comes on, your diffs are locked, you get a little cross there. Very simple and quite well laid out. There are two things I don't like about it, to be completely honest. First, is that is the handbrake, there. Now if you had normal sized legs, you'd be able to get your leg up there to put the handbrake on fairly easy, but I'm a lanky sort, so I can't do it quite so easy, so I end up just pushing it with my hand. To release the handbrake, you just press the foot brake, and then it pops back out. So yeah, you're supposed to be able to get your leg up there, which I can, but it's just a bit of effort. And then release it. Second thing I don't like, the only way to open the doors is from the outside. So you've got to lean out over, pull the catch, and they do get quite mucky on the outside. There's no catch on the inside to release the door. But is that just me being fussy? I don't know. Right, so ignition on. Obviously there's no noise. Put it in forward, handbrake off, and it's just like a golf buggy, you just start moving. If I line up here with the end of the shed, we put it in reverse, you'll hear the siren. There it goes. So from a standing start to the end of the shed, which is what, 8 bays long, it is rapid, so foot down. Oh, that is brilliant fun. Got an incredibly good turning circle. I'll put you down and show you. Very good turning circle. The other thing you notice is the wheels don't scuff. Obviously the easiest thing for us to compare it to is our Pioneer, because that's what we use. And the wheels on that scuff like mad, but they don't scuff at all. Obviously power steering is also very, very nice, effortless. Doesn't worry the cows at all. We'll put their heads up. Look, what's this thing? And yeah, I think this thing is brilliant. We've got a different brand electric buggy coming from someone else at some point soon, so you'll see that as well. But I just thought I'd show you this whilst it was here in the yard. Like I say, thank you to Stomans for letting us have a go with it.
No!
Panic over.
Found it!
We were looking for one, we found two.
It's not the same one, mate.
Yeah. It turns out we didn't have the right filter, so the one that's in there has gone back on. We can always do it next time. We've got an array of filters there that supposedly for this tractor, but I don't know, they're not required. So we've got two new fuel filters, we've got a new oil filter on the engine, we've got a new big oil filter on the back end, just that one in the side that we couldn't change. I think this little square one here goes in there. But yeah, answers on a postcard, like Craig says, down in the comments. They might fit the other Massey. If they don't, we might have some filters for sale. But we've just got to fill up the back end now, so grab some oil.
I can't believe I've been dipping here, but it's definitely right.
That's the only problem with clean oils, you can't see it on a dipstick road.
Oh, you can't. I can see it. It's just below. Literally just below the top mark.
So with what's in the jug there, by the time you settle it.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. Do you want to fire her up?
Fire her up. So that pen that Craig's got is from Allflex, so it's for ear tags. But once that dries on there, you will not be able to get that off for love nor money. Which is why they're really good for the ear tags, because they stay on there. As normal Sharpie or permanent marker tend to rub off after a while. Craig will just write on the other side the hours that we've changed it at, and then we know for next time. Have a bit of a tidy up here. We'll blow all the, pull them outside and blow all the grill out and take them and give them a bit of a birthday, I think. Right, look at that! It's like new. The red paint on a Massey does shine up well, look at that. And this tractor's 9 years old. Paintwork's still pretty good. But yeah, there she is. Nice and clean. Serviced up, ready to go. Fencer Phil drives this tractor 95% of the time, so hopefully he'll be happy when he's back on Monday. I suspect he'll put the loader back on and go off and do some fencing. But there you are. Another exciting thing related to Massey Ferguson is next week as I'm recording this, so the first or second week of December, we're hopefully having the new 5S out on demo. So when we get that one out, we're going to try and put it on all the different jobs. So we'll put it on the straw chopper, might put it on the wagon, we'll do some tanking with it, we'll suck some dirty water out, we take a load of dung away with it, we can just try and do all the jobs we would do with a tractor that we have here anyway. Might put it on the feeder wagon, do some feeding with it. Yeah, so hopefully that's something to look forward to. Massey demo. I'm just going to push in. We've got a little bit of feeding to do, and then the day is done. You'll see it's getting dark anyway. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the videos, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you have subscribed if you want to catch all the new videos. It's completely free, doesn't cost you a penny. Big thank you to Craig for showing me how to service a tractor, because I've never done that before, ever. Links down in the description for all my other social links, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, if you want to check any of that out. There's also links down there for merch with our new shop. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Cheerio.
Like a drug that